Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gachie Skyman TV, the tallest man in back Africa. Tomorrow is Maandamano Monday, and some things have been happening that clearly tells that tomorrow will be the day that Kenya have with a destiny. Tomorrow could be the end of the confrontation between Raila Amolo Odinga and Kenya Kwanza. Azimio Koome, the Inspector General, has warned of arresting any leader who is going to lead the demonstrations. The Inspector General has also threatened to arrest anybody who will be seen in Nairobi carrying stones or any weapon. When you look at what is happening, you also need to realize that William Samoei Ruto has left the country and will not be in town tomorrow and on Thursday. He'll be away for 4 days. And he's headed to Germany and Belgium. Ruto is running from the thick of things. Ruto is leaving Gachagua as the person who is in charge. Ruto has also been threatening that no effort will be spared to stop the Maandamano. Gachagua, Ishongwa, and Nyoro have been breathing fire. Today, the Mount Kenya guys met in the name of homecoming of the Cabinet Secretary, Moses Kuria. And when you look at these things, it tells that tomorrow will not just be like any other day. Kesho itakuwa siku tofauti. Upande mwingine, Raila Amolo Odinga has said that he's going to lead from the front. Indeed, he has told Koome to come and arrest him. He has told him kwamba not to said, he has told him not to said his junior officers, and he should come himself and arrest him. Mother Karua has also responded, breathing fire, and she has offered also to be arrested. She has told the police that they should meet in Nairobi during demonstrations. And when you look at this thing, and then you add the fact that the security details of Azimio leaders were withdrawn yesterday. They were withdrawn yesterday for sure. And what we have now is that these people, the Azimio leaders, although they are entitled to security, kile ambacho tunaona ni kwamba lazima wajipage vile ambavyo watakuwa na wale watu ambao watawalida. The withdrawal of the security details is to avoid the confrontation that is likely to happen between the police. You know, if you are the guard and you are protecting somebody like Raila Amolo Odinga, who is a VVIP, and Mother Karua, who is a VIP, Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, VIP, and others, then a confrontation must ensue between the police and the security details of these people, who are themselves policemen. And so the withdraw, kule kuwaita walinzi wao ni jambo ambalo tunajua linatuambia nini? That the government may spring a surprise tomorrow. The government may spring a surprise tomorrow and arrest all the Azimio leaders. All the Azimio leaders could be arrested tomorrow. Raila Amolo Odinga, Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, Oparanya, or people like Wamalwa, and all the people who have been in the forefront. The government is determined to stop these Maandamanos. But the question that beg answers is, je, kule kuwatia baroni viongozi wa Azimio kutayumbisha nchi? Je, kutasimamisha maandamano? Je, is this not lighting the fire? Is this not burning the nation? I'm telling you, tomorrow is not just like any other day. Because watu nao wamejitokeza. Ukiangalia kwa mitandao kuna watu ambao wametoka Bali, watu wametoka from different counties preparing for maandamano. Again, Raila Amolo Odinga supporters, Azimio supporters, especially in Nairobi, they are ready, very much ready to demonstrate. Majority of them don't fear death. Majority of them are saying that even if it means death, they must demonstrate. The servers must be opened, and the government must stop constituting IBC, and the government must bring the cost of food prices down. Those are the demands of these people, and there is no let up. Kwa hivyo tunaona mgogoro mkubwa sana, tunaona mvutano mkubwa sana jijini, and Nairobi is likely to turn into a battleground. Who will blink first? Is it the government, or is it Raila Amolo Odinga and his brigade? What the government should know is that, what has happened is that Angani Koome has banned these demonstrations, which is illegal in my view. The Inspector General has no powers at all from the Constitution. The Constitution that we have, the Inspector General has no powers of banning any demonstration unless it goes to court and the court declares the demonstration is illegal. That's the only time that you can say that they are illegal. But as things stand now, the demonstrations are not illegal. Truth be told, and you only need to read the Kenyan Constitution, and you realize that people are free to assemble, are free to picket, to demonstrate, and present their petition to the authorities. That one is very, very clear. Again, the Constitution is also very clear that all power belongs to the people, and they can decide to exercise the powers directly. So this banning of the maandamanos is null and void. It is an illegality. It is something that doesn't work in modern Kenya. The government is trying to create fear. Deliberately, the government is trying to create fear by saying that it is going to arrest anybody who will be carrying stones, by declaring the demonstrations as illegal, by saying that they are going to arrest Azimio readers. Kile ambacho tunajua ni kwamba wanajaribu kutisha watu wasitokee, kwa sababu wakitokea kwa wingi huenda ikawa vigumu kukabiliana na wale watu. Nimesema mara kwa mara kwamba mkono usioweza kukata ubusu, na watu wengi lazima uwape, kwa sababu kama hutawapa watajichukulia kwa mikono yao. Na tumewahi kuona watu wakijichukulia kwa mikono yao, wanajinyakulia kwa mikono yao wakitumia nguvu zao. Nguvu zote na mamlaka yamo mikononi mwa wananchi. So the government is creating fear deliberately to contain the Azimio supporters. Again, the government could also be fearing, maybe the government is panicking from the past experiences. Yale ambayo tuliona yalikuwa like it is something that was happening in a movie, because Nairobi was turned into a theater of battle between the police and the unarmed citizens. Ilionekana ni kana kwamba serikali ilikuwa inashambulia watu wake. Serikali ilionekana kana kwamba imevamia wananchi wake, and this one has never happened anywhere in the world. Hatujawahi kuona polisi wakivamia watu wananchi ambao wanawalipa mishahara yao. Again, this is happening at a time when the security agents are being overpowered by the bandits. Truth be told, that the police, together with the armed forces, and when you look at what is happening in Turkana, Elgeyo Marakwet, when you look at what is happening in Baringo, you know very well, and even in Samburu, unless they are on a go-slow, or unless they are doing this deliberately. What we can see, or what we can say, is that the bandits are overpowering the police. The bandits are so bold that they are also very much coordinated, and they have scaled up their rustling activities without care. Hawakopi chochote, watu wanalia. Now, you know, it was better when the security were not on the ground. It was better, and it looked like the operations there are not yielding anything. So if they are not able to handle the bandits, seuze wananchi ambao wanajitokeza mchana. So this one tells maybe because what I think from where I sit, I strongly believe that this is deliberate. This is deliberate because the government has not been supporting the security agents. The government has not increased the salaries of the policemen. And I believe in the fullness of time, the policemen are going to unite with the people. If the government is not very careful, the policemen are likely to unite with the demonstrators. And if this happens, that will be the end of the beginning. So what we can say is that tomorrow, people are likely to eat the forbidden fruits. People are likely to eat the tree of death. The fruits from the tree of death will be eaten tomorrow. And again, what we can say is that when you see William Samoei Ruto leaving the nation, something came to my mind that because he gets information daily and on regular basis from the National Intelligence Service, tunaweza tukaona ni kwamba maybe he has been told that the policemen might be overpowered. And once they are overpowered by the people, you know, the people are very mighty. Hakuna jeshi kubwa ambalo inaweza kushida jeshi la wananchi. Jeshi la wananchi ambao hawana silaha. And if the policemen are overpowered by the people, then the destination is State House. Remember, they have been saying that they are going to storm State House. And maybe William Samoei Ruto may have that kind of information. That is sababu anaondoka pale. The other thing that could be unleashed, and I believe this can happen very soon, Mogiki could be unleashed. This is possible. You know, this is politics. All said and done, this is politics. And people, the leaders, are capable of using any types of tactics. And I believe the government, and especially the leaders from Mount Kenya, are determined to employ any type of tactics. All tactics. When you see people like Moses Kuria there breathing fire, when you see the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, threatening Raila Amolo Odinga, saying, tuachie yule mtu, rais tuachie yule mtu, we are going to deal with him, we are going to teach him a lesson. When you see people like Dede Nyoro there, I believe something could be on the offing. Anything is possible katika ya maandamano. Now, tomorrow, truth be told, that there could also be a deliberate effort by the police to maim some of these leaders so that they don't continue with the demonstrations, so that they don't continue running people around Nairobi, so that, you know, chochote kinawezekana. Kwa sababu Raila akivujwa mguu that is okay kwamba akivujwa mguu, by the way, what do you think will happen if Raila amevujwa mguu, Martha Karua amevujwa mguu? They will completely be immobilized. Kalonzo Musyoka anaweza pia kuvujwa mguu, they will be immobilized, because I believe the police can do anything. I believe the government can also do anything. Kile ambacho tunaona ni kwamba tomorrow the confrontation can turn out to be bloody. Truth be told, when you have the daggers drawn, when you have the government swearing to stop Raila Amolo Odinga, ukisikia wakisema ya kwamba at they are not, wao si watoto wa Serelak, sijui Raila akafanya nini, akamtisha Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, wakawa na handshake, akamtisha sijui nani. Watu ambao wanajiita ni vijana wa Maumau, vijana ambao wameapa kwa jua na mwezi na nyota kwamba watamkomesha Raila Amolo Odinga. they are capable of doing anything. Raila Amolo Odinga, on the other hand, who is so much determined to achieve his objectives. Raila ni kama dudu vule, hachi mpaka utoboe mti. Martha Karua is like simba anayenyonyesha. Simba anayenyonyesha huwezi ukamchezea. Kugusagusa mkia wa maba si jambo rahisi. Lakini kile ambacho tunaona Japhet Koome amegusagusa mkia wa maba. Anacheza na bafe. Bafe ni hatari. Akikuvizia kujinasua inaweza kuwa vigumu. Nairobi could easily turn out to be a battleground. Nairobi could change its face forever. The country could change forever. What we know is that it is important that if the government is aware, and I know the government is very much aware, that if something goes wrong, ICC is likely to maybe visit and come and see what is happening. And what we know, the buck will stop with the president and his deputy, because they are the one with the instrument of power. The buck will stop with Japhet Koome as the person in charge of the operations, as the person who is the commander of the police. Indeed, he is the president of African police. The police service have a body, and he's the president, by the way. Na kile ambacho tunaweza tukasema ni kwamba anything can happen tomorrow, including declaring a curfew. The president can decide to declare a curfew that nobody should leave the house. If that happens, or do you think he can also declare a state of emergency? Anything is possible. Tomorrow, it's not a day like another. Although the police service is telling people to go to work, I believe our lives comes first. It is good to know that you cannot go to work when there are demonstrations in Nairobi. You cannot go to work when there are no means of transport. How do you go? All said and done, we need this country. All said and done, we need to be very careful not to ban this country. All said and done, the police should only provide security for the demonstrators, because Raila Amolo Odinga has put it very clearly that the demonstration will be peaceful. And let's see what happens tomorrow, because from where I sit, tomorrow will not be like any other day. Tomorrow will be different, by the way. Maandamano ya kesho yatakuwa tofauti kabisa. And nobody seems to be retreating here. Nobody seems to be giving in. Hapa, I don't know, kwa sababu fahali wawili wapiganapo ziumiazo ni nyasi. Nyasi ni mimi na wewe. Remember to like this video and subscribe if you have not. And may you have a blessed Sunday. Bye bye.